bulge in the brainstem, we have the trigeminal nerves. There. So they're usually really bulky, but cut off with the pituitary.
And they're the ones with the three, they branch into three, is that correct?
Mm-hmm. This is the dura mater, so the brain was enclosed like this. So dura mater is the most external covering of the brain. Dura mater, and then embedded in the dura mater is the pituitary right here. Okay, so this bulge in the cerebellum is called the vermis. If we tag randomly on spots of the brain, it will tell you, but we're looking for lobe of the brain. If we tag right here, we're not looking for a sulci or a gyri, we're looking for the parietal lobe. If we tag here, we're looking for the temporal lobe. Here, frontal lobe, occipital lobe. If we tag right here, we're looking for the vermis or the cerebellum. Either one will work for that.
Okay.
Other parts of the brain to identify. This is so if we separate it this way, you can see the corpus callosum, but we can't tag through the corpus callosum and identify it. So for corpus callosum, it's this white portion right here. So it's the bridge between the two hemispheres of the cerebellum, or the cerebrum. This is if we remove the parts of the, let's see if we have a midbrain. If we remove the two hemispheres of the cerebrum and leave the midbrain and the cerebellum, we can split those and end up with something like this. This is the cerebellum, so the interior portion of the cerebellum, we're looking for arbor vitae. Underneath the arbor vitae, or underneath the cerebellum, is the bulge in the brainstem called the medulla oblongata, right here. This right here is the thalamus. So the thalamus, when it's intact, was sitting right on top of the pituitary. So the pituitary releases hormones and signals that affect the thalamus and the hypothalamus, but the only thing we'll identify is the thalamus right here. On the intact midbrain, we have the pineal body right here. So if you see a tag on a little bitty piece of tissue, we're looking for pineal body. On either side of the pineal body right here are the rostral colliculi. The caudal colliculi lie right behind the rostral colliculi, but it's difficult to stage a brain like this. So for colliculi, if we're identifying a brain, if you see something like this, the midbrain and the cerebellum, you'll only have the pineal body, the rostral colliculi, or the cerebellum or vermis, either one. For when it's like this, arbor vitae, medulla oblongata, thalamus. And that's it for the brain.